Hi everyone, it's Linda McKenna, and today is it's Wonderful Old Wednesday and Words of Wisdom. Today being June 17th, no better day than actually celebrating this day, is Eat Your Vegetables Day. How can we celebrate Eat Your Vegetables Day with our senior loved ones? Well, because of it being elected as being Eat Your Vegetables Day, it's ways that are healthy, social, and the easy ways to prepare an enjoyable month of June, but all the time that we should be doing this with our senior loved ones. And June is a great time to use fresh seasonal produce and turn the day into fun wellness activity instead of just a healthy eating reminder. Here are some senior-friendly celebration ideas for June 17th. Hold a colorful veggie lunch. Prepare a single meal a single and a simple meal featuring colorful vegetables such as roasted carrots and sweet potatoes, cucumber and tomato salad, vegetable soup, grilled zucchini, steamed green beans, or stuffed bell peppers. Encourage everyone to eat the rainbow by trying different colors of vegetables. I mean, there is some really great, there's oranges and greens and reds, and bell peppers could be red or yellow or green. So honestly, what a delightful array of color, but array of good, healthy foods. And fun to do that. You know, the great thing about this, with doing this with seniors, is doing this with your children as well, too. Their grandchild, their grandchildren, their nieces and nephews. Because guess what? It's a learning experience for everybody, and eating healthy. Make it easy, senior-friendly snacks. Offer soft, easy to chew vegetable snacks like hummus with cucumber slices. I know that from my own granddaughter who loves hummus. In fact, her baba makes the best hummus ever. And she has been introduced to that at a very early age and absolutely loves it. So if you do this with not only your seniors, but doing this with your grandchildren or the younger generation, it really, really forces a great eating habits. Avocado toast, one of my favorites as well too. Mashed sweet potatoes. Tomato soup, not only for when you're sick. I remember that when I was younger, tomato soup with grilled cheese. Vegetable smoothies, something my granddaughter absolutely loves, and fruit smoothies. Or roasted squash. Now, all of those items are something that are easy. Some of them are already prepared, but the good thing is doing this as a recipe and doing it with your senior loved one, they get more involved. And then you're not having to put in preserved ingredients. In some of them, there might be an extra added salt. So you're really eating it naturally and really spicing it up, or putting a little additives in it that are not conducive to not their well-being. So like with sugars and things. So it's all natural rather than it being something that is preserved. Create a favorite vegetable memory conversation. Turn the meal into a special activity by asking, what vegetables did you grow up eating? In fact, this past weekend, I was having that discussion with my own granddaughter, that my grandparents had a vegetable garden, and what they had in it, besides the fruit trees, she was really, really interested. And I told her that even after the season passed, they canned them. So this way they could have them in the off season as well too, or jarred them. So she found that fascinating. So that's something that to ask the older generation along with the younger generation, and it really is not preserving memories, but really preserving history as well. Did your family have a garden? What was your favorite homemade recipe? This can speak and spark meaningful stories and conversations. So while you're making these recipes together and doing it, you're now creating more memories. And putting the recipe in the handwriting of your senior loved one is even wonderful too, or taking pictures of it or video it. We have the sciences now that we can do that by our own phone. It's just so wonderful. So, capture the moment for sure. Visit local farmers market. It's ironic because this was a lot of conversation I just recently had. A short outing to a farmer's market can provide gentle exercise, social interaction, fresh seasoned produce. And you know what? You're supporting really somebody else in the community as well too. A lot of these farmers have these roadside stands, and guess what? They're growing them to not only help the community, but also this is what they thrive on for their own financial means as well. So let seniors pick out new vegetables to try at home. So there might be some things there that ordinarily they might have not tried in the past. Maybe they never had a squash before, or different types of peppers, or different types of potatoes. And it's something that as you get older, you have that really inquisitive mind. I never tried that when I was younger. Let me try it now. So making coleslaw together with cabbage. I mean, there are so many things that you can do with your loved one by going to a local farmer's market. Try container gardening. Celebrate by planting tomatoes, herbs, lettuce, peppers, or green onions in pots or raised planters. Gardening can be relaxing and accessible for many older adults. This is seen so much in senior living. A lot of the memory care units or neighborhoods actually have a lot of this stuff on gardening. And they have the raised gardening platforms. A lot of young children do that as well too, but this is something that you could mix with your loved one. But I have one adult family care home that she does this with her residents, and they love it because now they get to see their fruits of their labor, excuse the expression, grow, and now that they can enjoy together. So there's planted tomatoes, there's peppers, there's so many things that my friend Lisa that owns the home does with her residents, and they absolutely love it. Hold a vegetable taste test. Prepare vegetables in different ways: raw, roasted, grilled, air fried, or blended into soup. Vote on favorites for fun participation. Great idea. Make it a family event. Invite grandchildren or younger relatives to help cook, decorate veggie trays, or make funny vegetable faces and plates together. We talk about the boards that we actually make, charcuterie boards, and we put the meats on it and cheeses. There is so much you could just do with vegetables and dips. So that's another thing, is to create that with your grandchildren as well. I saw one just recently, really nice, was actually beans in the middle, black beans and yellow peppers and other squash, and they made a sunflower. So really just the design itself made it fun as well. Focus on health benefits. Gently highlight benefits seniors often care about. Fiber for digestion, most important, rather than having to take fiber by powder. Vitamins for immunity. What did they say? Vitamin C and vitamin D are your best components. Potassium for heart health, and antioxidants for healthy aging. So we're getting these, instead of the vitamin intake, we're getting them out of the fruits and vegetables in itself. Keep it comfortable. For seniors with dietary restrictions, choose lower sodium recipes, soften vegetables if chewing is difficult, and avoid overly spicy or hard foods, which we were talking about. And great things is smoothies. Smoothies is something enjoyable, especially during the hot days of spring and summer now, is putting all those fruits together and combining them. Oh, it becomes so delicious. And what a great thing to do together, chopping them and cleaning them and then blending them all together. What a great dessert to enjoy together. But it's also so fortifying for a loved one, especially a senior loved one, and the little tights as well too. Even something simple like sharing vegetable soup together and talking over lunch can make Eat Your Vegetables Day feel special and memorable. I was just discussing that with my family as well too. I had this delightful meal in a Mediterranean restaurant just recently, and it brought back memories of what my grandmother made. In Italian, we called it ciabatta, and what it is actually a squash and tomatoes and a lot of great vegetables with also potato, and to almost like a soup-like mixture. And so delicious. You could do that with eggplant. You could do that with everything. So, a stew doesn't have to be meat. It could be a stew of just vegetables itself. But how fortifying is it? Very fulfilling, and something that is nutritious. Not only for the older generations, but for ours as well, and for our youngsters. It's teaching them well habits at an early age. So next week, believe it or not, is going to be June 24th. And for WOW, since June 24th is actual National Day of Joy, we're going to be talking about National Day of Joy started when caregivers realized how important it is for senior people to be joyful. How joyful is your senior loved one? And we will not forget what next Tuesday is going to bring, Tuesday Talks, which is June 23rd, which is the day before WOW. And on June 23rd, it is Let It Go Day. And how can we celebrate this day for ourselves and our senior loved ones? And I know a lot of you out there are hearing the words "let it go" and would think of the movie Frozen. And there's a lot of times I say that under my breath as well. So some good guidance there. As always, I lead you to my website. It's www.goldenruleseniorplacement.com. There you will find my demographics and how to contact me, along with my bio, testimonials, various options on senior living, along with resources, and these 2 libraries of not only Tuesday Talks, but WOW, that you could go back to ones that you might have not seen and touch upon. As always, I wish you a blessed week, a healthy week. Don't forget to eat your vegetables and also celebrate today with the senior loved one in whatever capacity that you can. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye now.